Hi students, let's look at this question here, which was taken from the year 2014, paper 2, question 3. This question is on APGP, I believe, and also it's from the H2 Math A-Level National Examination. Okay, so let's look at the first part. So I've already drawn the diagram out. The first part, we're told that in the training exercise, athletes run from a starting point O, and after which from a series of points A1, A2 increasingly far away in a straight line. So these are all 4 meters away. That's pretty okay. In exercise, athletes starts from O and run to stage 1 and O to A1, O to A1 and back to O, then stage 2. So meaning to say, we run, this is stage 1, then stage 2 will be like that, right? So, and so on. So you just keep going on. So stage 1 would be, I'm just going to use another color here. So maybe this is stage 1. Stage 1. Okay, then this is stage 2. Okay, great. So once we are okay with that, then the first thing is find the distance run by the athlete who completes the first 10 stages of the exercise. So for stage, you can see that it's actually a GP, AP, because this is 4 plus 4, this is 8, then after which you have 8 plus 8. So the stage 1 would be S10. So the first one will be 4 times 2, right? The second one will be 4 times 8 times 2 actually. Then after the next one would be 12 multiplied by 2, right? So we want until the 10 stages. So this is first stage, second stage, and 10 stage. So 10 stage we would then know that is actually, this is 4 times 2, this will be 40 times 2, right? Because this is 4, then this is 8, then this is 12, okay? This is 4. Then of course the 10 stage we know that this will be 40, right? 40 multiplied by 2. So this is actually a very good GP here. So every time this happens is that you know that this is plus 8. But even if you don't want to see that, you could actually just factorize the 2 out. This is 4 plus 8 plus 12 all the way to 40. This is a GP where we just plus a 4 plus a 4. Okay, so the sum of GP is pretty okay. We could just use the number of terms, which is 10 terms. And after which we take divided by 2, we take first term, which is 4, plus the last term, which is 40. I think this is faster, but if not, you could just use the n divided n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. It works as well, but I'm going to just use this. This is 44, and hence this will just be 440 meters. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. This is an AP. So S10 will just be n over 2, first plus last, the 10th term, which is the last term, which is actually this formula here, 4. Yep. Let's look at part B. So the next thing for B is essentially we are asked to find the end stages. So the end stages of this exercise here, I think is quite okay. If you're able to do the first part A, shouldn't be too bad of the second part. So I'm going to do the same thing. This is 2A. This is 4 multiplied by 2 plus A over 2. The end stages, the last stage will be 4 multiplied by n times 2, right? This will be 4. The last lap will be, let's say this is AN. The total length here would definitely be 4. The total length here to the AN here. So this is say this is AN. Okay, the last one will be 4 times n, right? Because if the first stage, this will be 4 times 1. This is second stage is 4 times 2. So the last stage will be 4 multiplied by n. So similarly, what we're going to do is actually just going to just factorize the 2 out. And you know that this is still a GP. I mean an AP. And an AP will be quite okay. We just take number of terms n over 2, first term, plus last term. Same thing. Okay, so just this is the first term plus the last term. I prefer to use this. Of course, if you're going to use 2a plus n minus 1d, it works as well. So this will be n 4 plus 4n. I'm gonna just put this as 4n n plus 1. So that is your part B. So the next part will be, hence, find the least number of stages that the athlete needs to complete to ride at least 5 km. So this is in meters. We need Sn to be at least 5 km, which is 5,000 meters. Okay, so this case here, I think it's pretty okay for n plus 1 to be more than 5,000 at least, right? So I can just put equal sign there. 5,000 meters, so it's fine. So this will be 4n squared plus 4n minus 5,000 bigger than 0. So just use your calculator would do. This is just a simple quadratic inequality. So just bring it out. Of course, we could divide by 4 throughout, but I don't think it's important to. We can just use 4 and minus 5,000. Okay, that will give us 34.858 and negative 35.85. So this case here, you're going to just draw this out. This will be negative 35.85 or 34.86. Okay, so this case here, n will be at most negative 35.85 or n will be at least 34.86. So this is rejected since n is of course a integer value. N is positive. So hence least n is 35. Okay, the complete a run. So least n is 35. The least number of stages. So the athlete needs to complete 35 stages. Okay, 35 stages. So that's how we do one part B there. So let's look at part 2. In version 2 of the exercise, the distances between the points are such that OA1 is actually 4 meters, and after which AA1 and A2 is actually 4 meters as well. Then A2 and A3 is equals to 8 meters. So we are given that AM plus 1 is equals to 2AN minus 1AN. Now this is a governing equation here. So we try and make sense of this. AM minus AN plus 1 equals to 2AN minus 1AN. I think what they meant was that n must be at least 2, because if n equals to 1, that this will be A0. So we don't have A0 here. We don't have origin O. So I think what I meant is the base term here is at least 2. But anyway, A2 here, then this will be A3. This is 2A. If n is 2, this is N1 and N2. Right? So A1, A2. So A2, A3 is actually twice of the previous one. So this is 2 times 4. Okay. So it means that this is multiplied by 2 over here. This is fixed, okay? This is not part of the equation here. Then after which we have n equals to 3. Okay, n equals to 3. Same thing, A3 and A4. This will be A, when this is sub 2, A3. This will be 2 times 8. Right, the previous one. So A2, A3 is here. So you see that the GP is behind here. You just keep going. Okay, so you expect here to be 32 because you just keep multiplied by 2 here. Alright, so see. So the thing now is we are told to write down the expression of distance run by the athlete who completes n stages. Just take note the GP starts from behind here. But now because the the stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 1 will still be here. Then stage 2 is this as well, and so on. So I'm going to just write everything down. I know that n stages, every time it will just multiply by 2, right? So this is 4. The first one will be twice times 4, right? Because you run a complete round like that. Then after which the second one is 4 plus 4 here. This will be 4 plus 4. Then subsequently, this will be 4 plus 4 plus 8. Okay, and after which we will get 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 and so on. Okay, so this is n stage. Just sum everything up. I think we'll be able to get, this is plus 8, this is 16, then this will be 32. I reckon that this will be, yeah, this will be 64. Okay, so we have got a GP here where every time we get over there, we multiply by 2. So this is n stages here. N, right? So GP, n terms. So this case here should be quite, so the first term is 4. Then the common ratio is 2 to the power of n minus 1. The formula 2 minus 1. And that will give us actually 8. 4 times 2 is 8, 2n minus 1. Alright, so write down an expression for distance run by athlete completes n stages. So there you go. This is how we get this part here. So the next part would be, hence find the distance from O and the direction of traveling of the athlete when he has run exactly 10 km using the version 2. Okay, great. So this case here, we would have at Sn equals to 10, we need to find out which direction is traveling, right? I would say 10, this would be 10 km. So I'm going to just write 10,000 meters because we are using meters there, 2n minus 1. And I'm going to just find out what is my n there. Alright, so this case here, 10,000 divided by 2, 8 plus 1, 2 to the power of n equals to 1251. And after which we're going to just ln both sides. So n is equals to ln 2 equals to ln 1251, and n will just be ln 1251 over ln 2. Key in calculator, this part here, ln 1251 over ln 2, right? And that will give us 10.288. This is 10.288. Right, there you go. So 10.288, 10.28886. Okay, so we are going to find out so this will mean that we are actually at the 10th stage, right? This is at stage 10, at stage 10, at the 10th stage. At 10th stage, we know that S10, we just need to find the distance, because the distance for the 10th stage would mean that we are looking at what is the distance traveled, right? What is the distance traveled after 10th stage? Then we can just minus off 10 km. Then we could actually find out what is which direction is traveling. The problem now is we need to know whether it's traveling this direction or this direction here. Okay, so I'm just going to find out at the 10th stage what is the total distance already covered. So 8 to 10 minus 1, and that will give us key in calculator, 8 multiplied by 2 to the power of 10 minus 1, 8184 meters. Okay, so meaning at the 10th stage we would so this is at the 11th stage. He's the athlete, he is in the 11th stage, right? He is at the 11th stage. he left. He actually is running. So maybe I'll just write his distance at the 11th stage. Would then be 10,000 minus of 8184. That will give us 1816 meter. Okay, now we need to find out. Actually, what we could do is find out the midpoint of U11. Right, U11 at the 11th stage, we know that is just 4 times 2, so it's just here 4. The 11th stage means there are 10 stages here, right? Right, so we know that at 11th stage, at U11, the distance will be 2, 4 plus. Remember the GP starts behind, right? 4 plus 4 times 2 to the power of how many times? 1 stage. There are 11 stages here, so this is 11. There are 10 stages behind, so it's 10 minus 1. Sorry, what I meant was 11 stage. I saw wrongly. What we need is actually here 11 stage here. So the 11. This is the first stage, U1, right? Is U1. This is U2. This is U3. Okay. So U11 would then be 4 to the power 2 to the power 10, 11 minus 1, and that will be 8192 meters, right? So this half of this is definitely this is the distance. The distance at 11 stage is the distance at 11 stage is this. So obviously you haven't even completed 11. So we could just write down, hence the athlete is athlete. The athlete just finished at the 10th stage and is what's the question? Traveling is traveling. He is traveling towards A11. Okay. Towards A11 at a distance of 1816 meters away from the origin. That's how we do this part here. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I will see you in the next question.